Righty, hello everyone and welcome to Gaming. My name is Bill, I'm the angry autistic asshole, and today I'm going to be jumping into the Hyades Rim mod campaign for HPS Battletech. So let's get into it. This is one of the big overhaul packs, if you will. It's not actually finished yet, but we're going into it just because it's a bit different. So it completely changes the campaign and how that whole system works, changes it to be more flashpointy or something. So we're getting into it. So I've set the settings, enemy force strength easy, but pretty much everything else is, and salvage generous, but everything else is default. So let's get into it. When it works. When it works.
I am Kamea of House Arano, High Lady of the Aurigan Reach, Protector of Coromadir, and the Sword of Restoration. But I am not a hero, no matter what the stories say. A hero would have sacrificed more, compromised less. A hero would have done better. You know this, of course. You were there. My father used to tell me stories about the ancient times, about the Star League, a golden age of prosperity, upheld by the great Mech warriors of old, guardians of the innocent, protectors of the peace. I always dreamed of following in their footsteps. I was too young to see the truth of things. After all, it wasn't heroism or a noble cause that won me the throne. It was hiring a mercenary, skilled enough, perhaps ruthless enough, to carry the day. Hiring you. I still don't know if you fought for honor or for the thrill of it, for belief in my cause, or just in my money. But whether it was your noble heart or mercenary mind, your actions gave us hope. That makes you a hero in the eyes of history. Whether you believe it, that's up to you.
Alrighty, and we get into the character building section. So, the Aurigan Reach is a small kingdom in the rumoured periphery, a region of space that lies on the outskirts of the more densely colonised inner sphere. It is home to the Aurigan Coalition, a federation organised around a parliamentary monarchy ruled by the Arano family. For 3 generations under the rule of House Arano, the Aurigan Coalition has remained a relatively peaceful corner of the periphery. It is here that your story begins. So, we're going to go with basically who I had last time. We're going to go as, before I ended up in the border region of the Inner Sphere, I had a long way to go. I was born in the Federated Sons, just because they're generally considered the good guys, generally. From your earliest years, you've been fascinated with battle mechs, especially your family's ancestral mech, a centuries-old war machine. You remember sneaking into its cockpit and staying there for hours. This is where you met Raju Mastiff Montgomery, a veteran of the Section Wars, an old friend of your father. He supported your dream to become a mech warrior and taught you the basics before leaving you behind to join the Aurigan army. In every other aspect, your life was uneventful. Until you spent your childhood like most others in these troubled times, until the day when, usually I go with your family was betrayed, because you get +1 gunnery, +1 guts stats, so those are, I find them very useful. And then, after a long time on your own, you finally became a... I have been going for Gladiator for +1 gunnery. Piloting, Vanguard, piloting, Great House Soldier. Let's go Great House Soldier, because I was a Gladiator last time. Until years later, you crossed paths with Raji Master Montgomery once again. After that, it was almost impossible to find employment as a mech warrior. Only Raji, remembering you and recognizing your skill and honesty, took you on into the ranks of the Regan Coalition Army. On an ill-fated mission, you were caught behind enemy lines and separated from your lance. Raju happened to be on patrol nearby, and he launched a daring rescue. Upon finding out it was you who he had rescued, he brought you into the House Arano Royal Guard. So it is that you find yourself reunited with your old mentor, preparing your ancestral battle mech for guard duty on the coronation day of Lady Khmer Arano. Right, so let's find me. Now, there is usually a pre-built one that looks vaguely like me, or at least vaguely how I kind of imagined me. Won't spend too long on this. Let's get the hairstyle to be a bit better. There we go. And eye colour. Yep. Then let's go with the green one, I think. Yeah, that'll do, I think. It's good enough. Means I don't spend weeks here, so enter call sign. First name Bill. Last name Gaming. Right. So, next. My family originated from the Federated Sons. The day of your 16th birthday, your family was betrayed and murdered. Out on your own, you fell into the life of a Great House Soldier. That's on gunnery. So, we've got gunnery 4, piloting 2, tactics 2, guts 3. Sounds good to me. Right. Unfortunately, I need to have my air conditioning on because it's fucking hot in here, sorry. The High Lord Tamati Irano II is dead. The Regan reaches left an uncertain cross where roads. Once prosperous, it is now a kingdom in decline, surrounded by powerful neighbours. Lord Santiago Espinosa, brother-in-law of the High Lord, is convinced that the slow-moving Council of Founding Houses must be dissolved. His proposed directive would conscript the House Guard and centralise power under a single throne. However, the High Lord's heir, noble Lady Khmer Arano, is determined to rebuild the Reach without transforming it into an authoritarian state. She refuses to enact her uncle's directive and has rebuked his vehement pleas to reconsider. On the morning of Lady Arano's ascension to the throne, her loyal captain of the guard, Raji Master Montgomery, makes preparations to escort her safely to the coronation procession that awaits in Cordia City. Alright. So, we are going through the prologue, just because. So, Coronation Day, Arano Summer Palace, 08:53 local time. Preparing for combat. Begin mission.
Command interface initiated.
Hey Dragon, how's it going? Right, yeah, use camera or wires to do the thing. Okay, I had the Espinosa refit yards, rush the repairs on your blackjack. Looks like it's all in one piece, but we should run some diagnostics on it just to be sure. Standard field tests, you know the drill. Yep. More importantly, though, I want to tell you more about the job I brought you out here to do. Now, do me a favour and get that Battletech moving. Let's see if there are any kinks in the actuators. How are you doing, Haste Dragon? How's things?
Say it, kid. I wasn't completely honest with you the other day. There's gonna be more to this job than escort duty.
Alright. Brought you here because there's something wrong in the capital. It's been too quiet since High Lord Tamati's funeral, and I'm worried about Lady Khmer's safety during her coronation procession. Anyway, it looks like your actuators check out. Let's conduct a weapons test. Target one of those burnt out old urban mechs and open fire. Could be better if a game would... Could be better if a game would be like I remembered it. Okay.
Like I was saying,
Right.
I can't prove anything. But my gut tells me something's off. And a warrior trusts their instincts.
That's a dead and destroyed urban mech. Hulk.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Good shot. Your guns are working in order. Yeah. Right. Been training Lady Urano since she was 14 years old. She can be naive at times and proud, but I have no doubt that she'll be a just and effective ruler. It's on us to see her safely to Cordia City. I'll rest easier once she's in the capital, with her cousin Victoria by her side. Lady Victoria, well, she's only been training under me for a single season, but she's already shaped herself into one of the strongest mech warriors I've ever seen. Reminds me a lot of you, truth be told. Anyway, we should run a check on your targeting computer. You see that drone over there, the one moving through the tree line? Put some hurt on it for me, and then when it turns, take it out with a rear angle shot. After it's down, we'll keep moving.
Kamea's like a daughter to me. And her late father, High Lord Tamati, was a good friend.
Alright. Okay. There we go again. There we go.
All weapons.
Dead.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright, nice shot. Now, I don't know how familiar you are with the with Oregon politics, but the Reach was badly shaken by High Lord Tamati's death. It needs smooth transition of power, and Khmer belongs on the Coromant's throne. Go ahead and fire up your jump jets, kid. I want to see you descend off this cliff face. Aim for the patch of ground over there. Yep.
Victoria pulls no punches, but she's been a loyal companion to Kamea since they were kids. Aside from you, there's no one I'd rather have by my side in a fight.
We have it.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. Jump jets build a lot of heat, and that was more than your engine could handle. Head on into that water. We need to get you cooled off.
Good thing my ammo didn't explode. Warning, plasma leak detected, jump jet malfunction, jump jet system damaged, system inoperable until repaired. Ugh, great. Oh, for the love of all the gods. This is what I get for insisting on a rush job. Not that I had much of a choice. The Espinosa refit yards were backlogged like you wouldn't believe. It looked like they were trying to process every single Royal Guard mech in time for the coronation. Yeah, funny that. There isn't any time to get your jets replaced, so we're gonna have to make do without them. Go ahead and take the mech down with a melee attack. I want to be sure nothing else is gonna break down on your blackjack before we take it out on the Cormorant Road. Smashy, smashy. Crunch. Good hit. At least that's solid. Alright, one last test. I want you to take your blackjack up, sprint, and evade my attack. Okay.
Push that engine, kid. If something goes wrong today, I want to know that your mech can maneuver.
Take it.
Full throttle.
Oi! Huh. Congratulations! Ah! Your blackjack's as combat ready as it can be given the circumstances. For what it's worth, I hope that my suspicions turn out to be unfounded, and we end the day having a good laugh about what a paranoid old man I've become. But if not, then I know that you'll be ready. Alright, it's time to move out. Lady Arano is waiting for us at the Mech Bay.
An impressive display, Sir Raju. Of course, this mech warrior was a student of yours. I'd expect them to know their way around a cockpit.
Full throttle.
Allow me to introduce Khmer Arano, the soon-to-be High Lady of the Euregan Coalition. Is Lady Victoria on this channel? For the time being, my father has summoned me to the Picton docks. I have a fleet inspection and tour of the family refit yards to preside over before the coronation. Behold the responsibilities of a noble daughter. I have found a fount of tedium that never runs dry. I know the feeling, cousin. By this time tomorrow, I'll be responsible for the entire reach. Give my best to your father, and don't be late for the tourney. The gambling dens are already taking bets on how long it'll take me to cripple that customized monstrosity you pilot. Bold words, cousin, but the only victory I'll be celebrating is mine. You may be ascending the throne today, but my Kaga is more than a match for the family heirloom that you call a Battletech. And in the arena, I reign supreme. We'll see, cousin. We'll see. At any rate, I will see you at the tourney grounds. Saraju, I'm ready to go when you are. Overland, along the Cormorant Road, as is the Arano tradition. Hi, come here. We'll get you there in one piece. Fall behind me! And remember what I told you.
Mission successful.
Hooray! Then we prepare to fight for our lives.
I remember the Euregan Reach of old, the time of the Great Expansion. I was just a boy then. Proudly we went forth, bringing the light of our coalition to so many systems. And for what? To see our great kingdom slowly waste away? Year after year, the Council deliberates while our economy falters. And the wolves bay at every door, while covetous neighbors plot against us. Well, I say, it can go no further. We are here today because if Lady Arano will not act, someone must. I know what I'm asking of you. You will face former comrades, or even loved ones, on the battlefield. I take up arms against my own niece. But remember, today we sacrifice so that tomorrow we can return our kingdom to its proper glory, to its proper strength. So should you fall tonight, know that you did so as true heroes of the Reach. To your stations, for the Directorate!
Coronation Day, Cordia City outskirts, 13:22 local time. Oop. Not sure that worked properly. Preparing for combat. Alright. Oh, I was trying to be clever and not have the aircon on while I'm talking, but yeah, there's no fucking thing I can do. It is far too hot. I do apologise for the background noise.
Command interface initiated.
Right. I'm going to miss this, Raju, the clarity of purpose I feel in the cockpit of a Battletech, the simplicity of it. But there they are, just up ahead, the city gates and my future, all laid out before me. Wait, what's that smoke? guard post, one of the small ones that dot the roads leading to the capital, but the emergency band's been quiet all morning. I haven't heard anything about fire.
This is damned odd, and I don't like it. Kid, keep your head on a swivel and be ready for anything. Roger.
I'll make it happen.
Copy.
Some sort of explosion. Looks recent too. Do you think it was an accident? No chance. You see scorch marks in the rubble? That's laser fire. We need to get you out of here. Come here, right now. Yes, I think you're right. There's a patrol of Royal Guard mechs up ahead. We should go to them.
Whatever's happening here, I won't let it derail your coronation. Your people need you.
Thank you, Raju. I will prove myself worthy of the faith you've placed in me.
Of that, I have no doubt. Moving out.
Sounds good. I'm moving.
Just do a bit of a redeploy.
On my way.
Kind of have you brace.
Flushing heat.
I'll do that.
Affirmative.
That's Rana Guzman. Hail Mastiff, hail Lady Arano. We are preparing for Lady Arano's coronation parade when we got word of a disturbance along the Cormorant Road. A guard post behind us was attacked. Sir Raju found evidence of laser fire. Is the road behind you clear? Aye, and all the way to the southern gate. Either way, Sir Raju, we'll fall in behind you and guard your six. Tell me something, Guardsman. If the road is clear, why is your battle mech damaged? Our mechs are overdue for maintenance, but that isn't important right now. We need to worry about Lady Arano's safety. Now, my lady, if you come with us... No, you're lying to us. It's my coronation day, so... no mech tech would have sent you out for parade duty in that condition. I'm your sovereign. Sir, you will tell me what happened here. Damn it, girl, we don't have time for this. Take them. Kill the old man and the mech warrior, but take Lady Arano alive.
Fall back, Kamea. Get behind us.
You didn't train me to cower, Raju. You trained me to fight.
Safeties disengaged.
Right. Really? Dick? Oh, you're about to have a bad day.
Talk to me.
Let me think. Should we just punch you? 70%. We can't get into the tree line and behind him. Damn. If we go over here, we've got ourselves a Shadow Hawk that hasn't activated yet. That might be a good idea.
Aye, aye.
Let's give you a bad day.
Roger. Punched right through his armor.
Slightly damaged his AC5. Oh, and he's just... Can you stop punching him, please? It's getting annoying.
My damned armor's busted.
Yeah.
Reading loud and clear.
Right, you can multi-target, which is good. Not that it really matters that much. And you can breach, apparently. That's interesting. Right, so the LRM into the Shadowhawk, and we're too far away. Bad angle. Dumb. Fuck. Okay, right, guess we're shooting the Shadowhawk then.
I'll make it happen.
I am really not a clever person. Hit
If
it,
you
pilot
had any
injured.
sense, you'd retreat.
Interesting. Do the mechs not have quirks in this? Or do they have different quirks? They probably have different quirks. I need to be aware of that. SRM ammo explosion.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
He's panicking.
Got my attention.
Right. These idiots could stop fucking punching Raji, that'd be great. But that's not actually cover, that is.
Moving out.
Right. Oh, you can split fire as well, so we'll put missiles into the Panther, everything else into the Shadowhawk.
Aye, aye.
Oh, no! You missed through the primary, that's not gonna help. Blew left arm and torso off there.
Take that.
Oh, and ejected! Eject! Come on! Can you hear me? Alexander, we were just attacked. The Royal Guard, my own guardsmen, tried to take me prisoner. It's happening here too. The Royal Guard are killing one another and in the halls. Lord Corrosa's house guard Lord Corrosa's house guard just got gunned down in front of me. The Tawny Pavilion is a slaughterhouse. I won't let these seditionists, whoever they are, steal my birthright. We need to rally every loyalist we can find and make a push to the capital. I'll take my throne by force if I have to. Go to the Rotana township to the armory. Your soldiers are using it as a rallying point. I heard Lord Decimus send you his house guard there a few minutes ago. Someone's here. I have to move. Rally what forces you can and meet me at the tourney grounds. Be safe. You heard him, Mastiff. Rotana township. We'll go there, rally our fighters, and march on the southern gate with an army at our back. Khmer, I know that you and Lord Madeira are friends, but you can't. But we can't take what you told on faith. Right now, we don't know who we can trust. In this case, we do. Alexander has been my closest friend and confidant for as long as I can remember. His loyalty is beyond question. I trust him with my life and yours. Now take me to the armory. As you command, my lady.
Traitors in the guard. And I fear this is only the beginning. Follow me. Keep close and remember your training. Things are likely to get ugly between here and there.
I've got a bandit on my screen.
Let me get through the initial kind of missions and talking and such, and then we can go on comms, okay? If that's alright, Haste?
Orders?
Because there's a lot of talking, a lot of narrating, that kind of thing, so... Fuck. Should I do that? That's the left side, that's unfortunate. Well, you're gonna have to go up and fight, because we need to fight. Striker! Let's turn... one of the lasers off.
Copy.
Oh, never mind. Cool.
Vehicle down. Four fast.
Aw.
You just made a terrible mistake.
You have my attention.
Right, that's... ooh, we can move her to cover. Shoot. You can shoot that guy.
I'll do what you ask.
Fine, shoot that guy. Let's... save a bit of heat. Save a lot of heat, because,
Copy that.
you're generating shit tons of it.
Flag a hostile vehicle.
Ah, fuck. I'm out of position. I just need to run. Chase it. Ooh.
Better me than wait here.
What did you hit? Oh, you hit that shit. Oh dear. Right. So, we can see
my
a
attention.
galleon. Get into cover. Not in a useful manner.
Copy that.
There. Generating any resolve, which is not ideal.
Roger that. Never stood a chance.
Alright. Reserve.
Affirmative.
Wait for it to come towards us. Just chucking missiles at Mastiff.
Armor breach. Internal damage.
Yeah, it's just a striker. Alright. Push up, shoot it. Shoot!
All weapons disconnected.
Nice job, kid. One fewer hostile on the board.
Mm-hmm.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Alright. Yeah. Let's run.
Tell me what you need.
Let's
Oh no. We're too late.
Right. Is there a hex around it? No, I think let's just get close enough. So
Fall in.
there we go. Come here, do you read me? It's Espinosa, your uncle, do you hear me? House Espinosa is usurping the throne. Can't be. My uncle, Victoria. Come here, I just watched an Espinosan Battletech plow through an alley full of civilians. This is happening, and it's happening now. Your loyalists have fallen back to the market district. That's where they're making their stand. What's left of the Royal Guard is doing their best, but there's something wrong with their battle mechs. Wait, what's that sound? Oh, guards!
Alexander!
Right.
Location confirmed.
It's over, Khmer. Your ascendancy, the Urano legacy, all of it. Victoria, what have you done? You know, Khmer, for years I loved you like a sister, but then my father helped me see it. Your family's complacency. What it's done to the Reach. Our nation dwindles like a dying star, and House Urano is to blame. My father offered you a path to glory. I would have fought under your banner proudly, served as your strong right hand. It was like a knife in my heart when you turned him away. Damn it, Victoria, I taught you better than this. You taught me lies! Khmer, for the love that I once bore you, I'm going to give you a chance to surrender. I'll even spare that old man and his mech warrior if you stand down now. I don't want to see you hurt, but you cannot be allowed to rule. I'll see you hang for this, Victoria, you and your father both. Do you hear me? You are traitors to the Reach. I will fight you to the last. Then you truly are a fool. I'll spare you in spite of yourself, but you've cost your royal escort their lives. Dropship inbound!
Attention, all Espinosa forces. This is Lady Victoria Espinosa. Lady Arano is to be apprehended and taken alive by my command. Fail to follow these instructions, and you will have me to deal with.
Right.
Follow my lead.
Fuck. They're gonna get a turn on us. I thought we were gonna start shooting. That's not good.
I'm on my way.
That's quite a severe problem, actually. So, thought I could catch the locust before it moved. Balls. Right, okay.
Talk to me.
You actually in cover? Yes, good, right. In that case, let's try and take out the spider before it starts trying to get behind us. Right, also destroyed, medium laser critical
That
hit.
was a critical hit, lad.
Okay. Yeah.
Standing by.
Right. Actually, no. While it's a distance away, you can put lots of gunfire into the skater.
All weapons emitted.
Nice hills. That was an interesting choice. The wrong choice.
Yes, I hear you. Affirmative.
Too close and too fast.
Discharging weapon.
Cool. There goes the cicada. How's the audio, by the way? How's my audio? How's the game audio?
Transmission.
Attention, citizens of Coromadir 6. This is Lord Santiago Espinosa. With the unanimous support of the founding houses, I have assumed control of the Oregon Coalition. For your own protection, I urge you to remain calm and stay indoors until otherwise instructed. All hostile units, stand down, and you have my oath that you will not be harmed. Resist, and you will be fired upon.
My father placed his faith in that man. I gave him my trust.
Here we go.
Damn it. Missed the important one, Mastiff.
Damage minimal.
Right. And there it is, yep. That is why you tried to kill the spider. You fucking sucked at it. Right.
I'm listening.
It's gonna be better if you shoot. No, okay. 40 damage, 80% chance to hit. Cool.
Engaging.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Enemy mech.
Hey, he jumped. Mama!
Reading loud and
Thank
clear.
fuck for that. That was not a good situation.
Acknowledge. I'm
You
moving.
can... Shit. Nice, right leg destroyed, knocked over the locusts.
Inflicting heavy damage.
Down you go. Splat. Right, next.
Orders?
Can you get a line on him? And stay in cover? No. Great, cool, okay. Shoot from here on them. RM10. 17, yeah, no, okay. Let's just get you a decent line of sight, I think.
Roger. Confirmed.
You're dead. Come here, do you read me? Alexander, thank the gods. I thought I lost you when the bombs fell. You very nearly did, Khmer. The city is lost. We have to get off this planet. We need to do it now. I can't abandon Coromadir. This is my home, my birthright. This battle is over, Khmer. Lord Madeira has the right of it. It's time for you to run. Escape from this madness. And live to restore the Coalition another day. Your birthright. My uncle's won. The reach is his. We'll mourn for it later, the both of us. For now, you need to move. I have a dropship waiting for you at Shepherd's Pass. I'm on my way there right now. Hurry and meet me there, please. We're on our way.
You get to that ship, Alexander. I mean it. We will not lose you and my throne on the same day.
And we got a problem. What's the problem? It's direct line of sight and only mechs.
Tell me what you need.
Hooray! Right, what are we dealing with? We're dealing with a Scorpion and a Striker. Hang on, which one didn't activate? Your initiative 3. Your initiative 2. Okay, so we need to hit this Striker.
I'm listening.
Trouble is,
Moving out.
Kentaro is running very hot. As they do. Shit. Got a better chance to do more damage with the SRMs. Sure, go with that. Killed it, sent a building into space.
Reporting one less vehicle.
Oh, no, there it goes. Right, there's a... yeah, okay. There's nothing else there, is there? Nope. Okay, leg it.
Talk to me.
Can you go straight line on it? Yes, you can. Excellent.
Affirmative.
Excuse me. Alright, we'll turn a laser off. We'll turn both lasers off to try and get some heat back. Oh, there we go.
You're brave, I'll give you that much.
Get to the LZ. Or LZ as we call it in England.
Standing by.
I don't think we do. This is your last chance, cousin. Don't make me order your death. Do whatever you must, betrayer. A headstrong fool to the end. Damn you for this. Captain House, destroy them. Mastiff, my cousin, all of them. Leave no survivors.
As you command, my lady.
Yeah, he sounds like a smarmy son of a bitch. Can we get you that way and in cover? No. Wonderful. Well, Commander's about to get shit pushed in. What are we looking at? A Wolverine, light laser turret, light laser turret. Anything else we can see currently? No.
Got my attention.
How tough are these? 97, what are we doing? 60, 100 if they all hit. Okay, split fire. We need to get closer. Shit. Right. Need to get quite a lot closer. There we go.
Confirm.
Right. Lasers on the Wolverine. Missiles and AC-10 on the turret.
Here we go.
Pew pew. One on hit. Nice. Perfect.
Target destroyed.
Very good. Can you not?
The bastard breached my armor.
You have my attention.
How much damage are we going to do? 8 times 6. So 8, 16, 24, 48, 96. Yes. You should be able to knock out this turret. If I've done my maths right. Yes, good, excellent.
Target destroyed.
Nice. Right. Now, can I push up and actually get cover and range? No! Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Why is my ancestral Battletech a fucking cackjack?
All weapons emitted.
That didn't go fantastically.
Orders? Affirmative.
You missed with the important one again, Mastiff.
Take that as a lesson.
What, as a lesson that you should always hit with your primary weapon? Because then this shit happens.
That shot went internal.
Yes, I hear you.
Turn that off. Let's just modalize the guy.
I'll make it happen.
SRAM 6 destroyed, nice.
Reporting a critical strike.
Quickly, flak-a-duck. Flak-a-duck-duck, flak-a-duck. Ooh, wow, that was incredibly inaccurate. Unaccurate? Unaccurate? Me fail English? Impossible. Right. They're two stress things. Uh-oh.
Got my attention.
That could be a problem. The panic system might be interfering with something inherently within the Hyades Rim mod. I might have to strip that out. Have to see. There we go. That's better. Right armor's also destroyed.
That was
Ejecting. Who's got two thumbs and is punching out? This guy! Yep, that's working. Fantastic.
Roger that.
Let's make sure everyone gets into cover first.
Copy that.
At least pushes up and cools down. Bollocks.
Copy that.
I'm on the move.
Moving out.
Confirmed.
Thank the gods you made it, Command. Captain Halverson's prepping the engines now. In another 5 minutes we'll be ready to depart. 5 minutes is a long time. Ah, you see Lady Arano to the docking ramp. When she's aboard, come back to me. We'll hold this pass against whatever comes.
Thank you, Sir Roger. Thank you both. I won't forget what you've done for me today. I promise you that.
Enemy contact. And they're behind us. Shit, I forgot that. All units, advance. I want you to take down that dropship. Destroy everyone and everything that stands in your way. Alright. Ah! I trained you for this. We'll fight side by side. Watch each other's back. Above all else, we will keep Lady Arano safe. Protect the dropship. It's all that matters. Warning. Engine heat critical. Warning. Error. Shutdown initiated. Error. Reactor offline. Weapons offline. Systems inoperable. Trouble with your blackjack? Ah! Shame. That's been happening to a lot of the Royal Guard Battletechs lately. You have the numbers on us, and you've resorted to sabotage, and you're gloating about it? You've got no honor, you vicious little brat. Not you, nor your backstabbing father. Shut your mouth, old man. My father is a great man, and I swear to all the gods you will suffer if you insult him again. He can suck my balls. Your father is a coward, and so are you. Ah, I want you to eject. Now, punch out. You're no good to anybody in a broken mech, and I won't let you die today. Eject, mech warrior. Now, that's an order. No! Now come for me, Victoria. Your teacher is waiting. Come show me what you've learned.
Mission successful.
8 hours later, high orbit, Coromandel. Easy there, Bill. You took a nasty crack on the head when you punched out. Don't worry, you're safe now. My name is Darius Oliveira. I'm the XO of Markham's Marauders. We're a mercenary outfit with ties to House Arano. We did some work for High Lord Tomati way back then. I'd introduced Commander Markham, but he was on supply run in the Market District when the bombs fell. He didn't make it. I'm sorry for your loss. Yeah, I am too. He was a good man. A lot of good people died today. You have no idea. We picked up your distress beacon on the emergency band as we were on our way off planet. After seeing what happened to Markham, it didn't feel right leaving you in the hands of this new directorate. We did a sweep of the combat site, grabbed your ejection pod, and ran. What about Mastiff? Siraji Montgomery, did you find him? We found his mech. He was completely caught out. Nobody survives a hit like that. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. We supported the Royal Guard on a handful of deployments, and Sir Raju earned my respect many times over. His death is a loss for us all. You able to recover my blackjack? Yeah, our mech tech hauled in what's left of it into the mech bay. It isn't pretty, but give him enough time, Yang can fix just about anything. Try not to take the loss too hard. Yang said that your mech shows signs of deliberate sabotage. Whoever you had working on it really did a number on the reactor. Punching out was the right move. So what happens now? Well, things aren't looking so hot around here. What with the coup and all, House Espinosa's directorate is the new de facto government of the Iridian Reach. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but Lady Arano is dead. Her dropship was destroyed on takeoff. It's all over the news. This isn't how this is supposed to go. I'm not sure. I think something might not be working properly. Well, shit. Our sentiments exactly. We're getting the hell out of Iridian territory. I've already booked transport on the first jump ship out. We're heading to a nice, quiet stretch of independent space all the way across the frontier on the Canopian border. Not a cheap trip, but we'll worry about how we're going to pay for it later. As for you, well, you've got options. According to your blood chit, you've got family out in the Federated Suns. If you want, I could look into booking a transport on a freighter bound for Davian space. Can't make any promises, but I'm willing to try. The Federation isn't my home, never has been. My family moved to the Reach before I was born. In that case, you could stay with us for the long haul. When we get where we're going, we can drop you off at the nearest planet. Maybe you can make a place for yourself there. Of course, I'll need you to pitch in on your share of the fuel, plus food, lodging, and repairs on your mech. Fair's fair, after all. Alternatively, you could find a place for yourself in the Marauders, if you wanted to. Wouldn't take you long to work off your debt, and you ran a Mastiff, so I know you've got chops. Think it over, sleep on it. You've had a hell of a day, and we've got a long road ahead. 3 years later, Urkra and Rimwood Frontier. I'm not sure if the Hyades Rim is actually working properly. Okay. Yeah, this isn't how this is supposed to go, I don't think.
Command interface initiated.
Hot planet, gotta have the air conditioning on. Right, IPR representative. The Independent Prospectors League thanks you for your assistance, Commander. We're miners, not soldiers. We can't fight the bastards off on our own. That's what you're paying us for. Don't worry, we'll get your platforms back. It's not about reclaiming what's ours. Majesty Metals killed hundreds of us when they tried to jump our claim. We want you to make them bleed for what they've done here. Commander, the Op-4 is holding 2 of the IPL's mining platforms. The first, designated Alpha, is where they're keeping the turret generator. Moving fast to take it out. This turret's hit hard, so you need to neutralise them ASAP. Yeah, corporate security tower, I'll go smash it up. Yep, cool. Right. Now, does anyone have any abilities?
Good to go.
No.
Waiting for orders.
And we're all standard units. Okay.
Moving out. Position confirmed.
Shit, no.
Moving out.
Put you there. it, just sprint up.
You are trespassing on Majesty Metals and manufacturing property and acting in collusion with a domestic terrorist organization. Cease your advance immediately, or you will be fired upon.
Yeah. This isn't my first rodeo.
Heading out. Waiting for the shot.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, can't get its cover. Let's get you up there and destroy the turret generator.
I copy.
100. Yeah, just dump everything.
Locking on.
Seriously.
Good to go.
Actually, left. Great.
Heading out. Target confirmed.
There we go. No more turrets for you.
Flatten that one.
Oh, let's flak-a-dack this guy. Well, that did very little.
I hear ya.
Shit, I can't shoot through. There we go. Right. Do you have... No, okay, so it doesn't have the narrow arc. I may go and get the Mech Quirks mod,
Here we go.
depending on what actually happens today.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it.
Because I'm not entirely certain that this is that the Hyades Rim install is working properly. Right, thanks.
Yes, Commander.
Go step on that guy, I think.
Coordinates received.
Crush!
Enemy down.
Right.
Receiving you. On my way.
Punch!
Gone for physical attack. Reporting critical hit. Good to go. Going toe to toe.
Punch! Pew!
Another hit like
Oh,
that.
he jumped.
Did you see that? Did you see
What
it?
happens to don't shoot the dead? Uh-oh. I think shit might not be working properly. Oh shit. Shit, 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 shit. Shit.
Receiving you.
Full throttle.
Waiting on you, Commander. No sweat. Waiting for orders. Moving south.
I'm not sure what to do if the Hyades Rim itself isn't going to work. Yeah.
All weapons limited.
What can I do for you? I read you, Commander. Moving out. Tell me what to do. You got nothing, you hear me?
Standing by. On my way. Giving him everything I've got.
Okay.
That hit something good.
Standing by. Position confirmed.
Fire lasers.
Roger.
Yeah, I think that's a problem.
Orders.
Which could be bad.
Firing all weapons.
Yeah, stressed, unnerved. I'm not sure if that's conflicting. Certainly looks like it's conflicting. Turn off lizards.
Engaging target.
Still alive? Still not jumping? Fucking hell. Stop!
Minor damage, Commander. Nothing to see here.
So what will help you do is you can try and kill the scorpion.
Vessel delivery!
Nice.
Bye-bye!
Warning. Armor low.
Ooh.
Commander.
You can't multi-target yet. Okay.
Confirmed.
Time destroyed. Desperate. Okay. Next, dude, go away, please. It's getting annoying. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Location confirmed.
Please die.
I copy.
Jump. Damage is AC5.
Target's taken.
Farewell, cruel world. There we go. Yeah.
Engaging target.
Okay.
Ready for orders.
Yep.
Roger that.
There we go. Killed him. Alright. And we're going to blow up the tower. And then
Reporting. One less vehicle.
run back to our
Good to go.
employer.
Acknowledged.
You betcha!
Got it. Waiting for the shot.
What's up, boss?
Yeah, fuck it.
Taking the shot.
Make sure it goes away.
Double back to our client's platform. The sooner we
about that.
Heading out.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you actually have a marker today? Yes. Do we have a radius for us today? No. Hello. Oh, new game. How are you finding it so far? So far I'm not seeing that Hyades Rim has actually done anything except possibly be conflicting with a morale and like pilot ejection panic system mod. So we might have a problem. But when we finish this mission and get the debriefing, I will look into it. Ah, shit. Brilliant work, Commander. Well, no trouble mopping up the other platforms now their defences are down. We get the job done. Speaking of which, I wasn't finished. These platforms won't do as much good if we can't hold them. Majesty Metals taught us that, so we're going to need your Battletechs. About that, you're going to want to reconsider that. Why? Your lance has already been target locked by our turrets. Now power down and surrender, and we'll let you walk. We'll try to fight, and we'll tear you to shreds. You're cool. Well, I guess I got damn payday. Hold tight, Commander. We're on our way. Yeah. About that. How tough is this? 100. Okay. Alright. What we'll do is we'll back you up.
I copy.
Oh, seriously?
Ready for
That
orders.
wasn't a combat action? Oh, for goodness sake, this game sometimes is really, really irritating. Right.
Firing.
Shoot the turret control building. Right. Gonna back up because Blackjack is fragile. I lost the ability to multi-target in the 3 years. Right. Great, cool. What's actually gonna hit? That'll do.
Engaging target.
Try to avoid generating too much heat.
Target building destroyed.
Good to go.
You can see that guy. So, can I get you into a better line with your LRMs? Yes. There we go. And you don't have the limited arc quirk because it didn't mention the Mech quirks thing on the compatibility list, but I get the vibe that it doesn't work with the Hyades Rim. But again, not sure the Hyades Rim is actually doing anything, which isn't great.
Moving to position.
Right. Scorpion, Striker, let's kill the Striker.
Copy that.
Nice, what was that? It's... yeah.
Warning. Armor low.
Alright. How badly did you fuck up? Pretty badly. 3 more hit points in one's side. Great, cool, nice, smooth, love it.
Waiting for orders. On my way. Firing a full salvo.
Oh, you hit him.
Commander. Moving out.
Crush!
One more. Trash.
Great. That's gonna be expensive. That'll take a fucking age to fix.
Waiting for orders.
Where is this target? There. Right, we own your mining company now, and you're going to be paying us forever. Stand by for extraction, Commander. Let's get the hell out of there. Oh, Darius? Oh no, man. We need to have another team meeting. Give the man a prize.
Mission successful.
Yep, now we took critical damage right at the end because Behemoth decided not to hit with one more fucking missile. Yep. Yeah. Great. Ah, fuck, that's really quite heavily damaged as well. Wonderful. It's going to be expensive and take a fucking age. I've already said that. And then we find out if anything is different. Rent to earn, in orbit, Urkun. You start finding better clients, Darius, I mean it. We've been slumming it in the arse end of the frontier for 3 years now, and we're drowning in debt. I'm fully aware of our financial situation, Mayor, but I can't conjure up new clients out of thin air. Bill, do me a solid and back me up on this. That's why you made me your commander fights. Yeah, if we're really hard up for cash, we need to stop talking and start doing something about it. Now you'll hear no arguments from me. When we made you our commander, we all agreed to follow your lead. Darius, could you walk us through the details of the trouble that we're in? It might help if you break it down point by point. Sure thing. So, Mayor's right. We're in debt. Every seabill we make is technically belongs to the bank. Point 2. Scoring on the frontier is a dead zone for mercenary work. There are clients, but they're terrible. That's just a fact. And that's it. There are no other points. Right. Okay, so we're in a bad spot. What are we going to do about it? I already know all these answers. It doesn't actually matter. I don't see what else we can do, Bill. I'm already serving up every legitimate contract I can find. Unless you want me to sidestep the mercenary review board entirely, we're basically out of options. Yes, do that. Go around the MIB? No thanks. Taking on a certified job is a great way to wind up with a knife in the back. Yeah, but we need money in our pockets. We're already taking a lot of risks out here. We just got betrayed by a board certified contract Yang. How much worse could it get? Plenty. What happened down there was an exception, boss. With uncertified jobs, it's the rule. Remind me again why we don't just skip town and head to a nice corner of the periphery. Because the banks and the jump ship crews have an arrangement. Until we pay up, they're going to keep us on a short leash. That's a good reason. Look, Darius, Mayor's right. We need to start earning some real money, and we need to do it soon. It's only a matter of time before something breaks down that I can't fix with duct tape and good intentions. I'm no stranger to betrayal, Yang. I lost my family to someone I thought of as a friend. It doesn't change the fact that we need money. Desperate times, people. Darius, you know what you need to do. Your call, Bill. I'll start digging around for contracts outside the MIB system. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky. It isn't like we've got much to lose. In the meantime, we need to find another paying job, and our prospects in the system are completely dried up. I'd recommend booking travel to a neighbouring system and seeing what the review board has for us. With any luck, we'll find enough work to keep going until something better rolls in. Okay. Thanks for holding the jump ship hostage. Yeah, our top priority is finding work. Yeah, sure. Right, let's get some repairs done. Start with. Right, do we have time to do a refit? Do we have? Yeah, we got some heat sinks, good. Three days. $5 days. Pull the jump jets off. I'll put an extra heat sink in. Because we need to be able to fucking fight with this thing, and it just doesn't fight. 10, 39, now strike 32, yeah, okay, cool. 6 days, done. That's going to take us more than 6 days to fly to wherever. Let's check the pilots. Alright.
Training complete.
Orders.
Mech warrior training complete.
Yes, Commander.
Ping things.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Defend yourself, or try to.
Training complete.
You will need to be a pinging thing.
Mech warrior training.
Pingy thing. Right. Okay. Hiring hall. Damn it. They'd be perfect. They'd be absolutely perfect. Ah, well. Guns and guns, though. You're pretty close to being perfect. It's very expensive to hire. Or even commoner. This is infantry. Less take, less fatigue. That doesn't matter. Military. Small bonus starting XP. Ooh. Sure.
New mech warriors available.
That was fucking expensive. That was probably a mistake. Whoops. Yeah, we can buy random shit from the store, but we shouldn't. So, right, navigation starter. Let's see if anything is different. System update, yeah, blah 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 blah. Store filters, biome filters, difficulty filters, yeah. I'm not sure this has done anything. Yeah, shit. Oh, your rack 2 jammed, that's unfortunate. There should be more planets. There should be a lot more planets. Yeah, don't always use it in full send. Right, I think we have a problem. I think that the Hyades Rim isn't working properly. Shit. Aggressive intrusion. Yeah, anti-pirate does it. Negotiate. Alright. You have enough to compensate for the recoil. Fuck. Right. Yeah, okay, we'll take money and... shit.
Roger that, Commander. Post plan.
Sweet. Could I do... what did I want to do? If we've got time, I'm going to pull the SRM-2 out of here. Do we have another RM-10? Yes, we do. Where's the SRM-2? And the SRM ammo is in the fuck... Okay. Let's see, the SRM-2 is in the head, the SRM ammo is in the center torso. That's a good idea, isn't it? No. Do that 4 days. 5 days. 6 days. Pull the jump jets. I said pull the jump jets. Actually, need the jump jets when we pull a heat sink. I know that sounds crazy. But then heat efficiency is still huge. Oh, hello Hengelford, thank you for the follow. Good to see you. Thank you for being here in this possibly not working mess of mods that we're trying to use.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Right. Right, so how are we going to work out if it's working? Right, So shakedown. 3 messages from the banks, loan sharks, from the people who are financing us. They're considering rewriting the terms of our loans so it'll be easier to seize the ship if we make miss a payment. As usual, they're doing this because they believe we can't fight a case. Fight in court. We'll sweet talk the banks. Get loan status fair. I'm still not totally sure what that does, but we talk to them and they're like, oh, yep, sorry about that, don't worry. Yeah, you conclude by expressing your desire for a long and fruitful financial relationship with them, hinting that you might seek additional loans when your current ones are paid in full. A few days later, they contact you to say the previous message was sent in error and should be ignored. Yeah, funny that. Oh, Shadowhawks are always a pain to refit, just never seem to work out for me. I love Shadowhawks. They are... they're so good. They're fast, heavily armoured for their weight. They've got a ballistic slot, a missile slot, a laser slot. You can do almost anything with them. I love them so much. But your mileage may vary. Baha, enemy supercharger went boom. Nicely done, Silky Balls. But, yeah, no, there are a lot of mechs that I don't get on with. Perfect. Don't start just yet. I want to have a look in the store, see if we can piss away more money before we get paid. Random bits and pieces, random bits and pieces. No, okay, nothing useful. Fiery Hall. You haven't done a thing, he overloaded it. Ah, clever. That was a real good idea of theirs. Succubus.
Yes, Commander.
Not sure I should hire a succubus. It does sound like a bad idea. Anyway, yeah, let's get into the contract. Again, I'm still not sure that this is working properly, which is annoying. See, yeah, Hingleford, I always struggle to get good use out of the blackjack or really any direct line of sight only mechs. I like to have everything having some kind of long range missiles. You prefer Wolverines over Shadowhawks? Yeah, Wolverines are overpowered, over armored. Yeah, I'm happy to go on comms. Haze Dragon. The rules are, which I'm changing the rules just to be awkward. No talking over cutscenes, if that's okay. Let's get you on the comm. Hello. What on earth?
Rules are normal.
Rules are normal. Who's about? Or was I just hearing myself again? I think you might be quite delayed. You may want to refresh. How are you doing anyway, Haste?
Not too bad.
Good. That's something at least. Well,
Just wish a game was the way that I originally played it.
What game and what's wrong with it?
It's called Uncharted Waters Online.
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
And normally they actually had you go directly to the school. Not anymore.
Okay.
No, instead you got to quest around.
Great.
In order to get to what is known as the Scurvy School.
Okay. Sounds pleasant. So they've just delayed the beginning of the game for no real reason.
Uh-huh.
Great. I love it when they do that. I usually delegate Shadowhawks to melee brawler builds. Yeah, they really suit melee brawler builds. Some idiot marked the Vindicator as a brawler, and they need to be slapped because the Vindicator is not a brawler. So have you been able to get going in... was it Uncharted Waters, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Have you been able to get that going, or not really?
Yes, actually I have.
Cool.
I finally figured out upon how to do it.
Cool.
Location confirmed.
with absolutely no help because no one can help you. So, in essence, they made it even harder to start.
Great.
I love games like that.
Yeah. Not ideal.
Yeah, I actually had to watch a couple of tutorials pertaining to how to start.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens. It's like, how do I start the game? That means game is not fun. However, in this instance, mod may not be working, so I'm probably going to have to look up how to fix it. Because this is all just standard, and I'm not sure that it's supposed to be. In fact, I'm fairly certain it's not supposed to be. So,
what mod did you put into it?
The Hyades Rim. An overhaul mod, which is supposed to change how the campaign works entirely and change the story of the campaign. And so far, everything has been as stock. So I'm confused and concerned.
When I shoot you, you'll take it and like it. Yes, Commander.
Well, looks like you need to do some research.
Yep. Oh, you can't split fire yet. Great. Let's fuck up the Jenna, I think.
Roger that.
Nice, put the leg off. Knocked it over. Your murder mech at the moment is a chameleon. Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've seen a chameleon in my games at any point. They might be in this, I'm not sure.
Commander?
Let's reserve you just in case the channel pilot does something weird. Nope, it did not. Okay.
Good to go.
Ping.
Sensors locked on.
Decker must die.
Sorry? No.
Decker must die.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He's a great sensor bot.
No. Better.
Engaging multiple targets.
Waiting on you, Commander.
And if that's all you're gonna use him for, he must die.
No.
Yes.
No. Still don't really understand what you have against Decker.
Decker must die.
That's not an answer to the question that I was asking.
You get a headshot, and you get
Fine,
a headshot.
I don't want you to get the achievement that you've probably already gotten.
Probably. What's that? When Decker dies. Or Decker doesn't die. Everybody lives.
Everybody lives throughout the whole if Decker so happens to live throughout the whole entire campaign, you get an achievement.
I believe I will already have that achievement then.
Engaging target.
Thus, Decker must die.
No!
That hit something good.
Decker has more experience than Medusa, so we've been able to get him up to being a decent sensor bot after the first mission with him. So,
No.
yes, he's a critical part of the team. Oh, Faithless, that was interesting.
You can find better.
Huh. Let's give you an idea. 1 medium improved heavy laser clan, 2 medium Rex laser QS, 3 medium X pulse, and 3 okay, and 3 machine gun arrays.
Standing by.
That sounds horrifying. Partly because I don't really know what the QSs do or the X pulses do.
Essentially, the quick sales, the QS, so happens to do improved damage, but, well, not improved damage, it's basically dulled down because of quick sales.
Okay.
Quick sales are always dulled down,
Engaging target.
but Rexes do a shit ton of damage for mediums.
Okay.
Good to go.
Think of your medium and overcharge it.
Cool. And then X-pulses.
X-pulses so happen to be somewhat like
Another hit like that
pulse
and you're
lasers.
Hmm.
But the X-pulse so happens to be overcharged, so it's dealing even more damage.
Nice.
and more
Moving
heat.
to position.
Ah. You fucking kill this thing, please. There we go.
A medium X-pulse is just about the equivalent of a heavy pulse.
Oh, okay. Nice. We got paid. We didn't take any critical damage. Now I need to be picky with the stuff I take, because I don't have all of the things anymore. Sad face. Let's get bits of the javelin. Because somehow, despite ripping it to shreds... bits of the Jenna, because we ripped it to pieces, and then they ejected, so it gave us all 3 parts. Okay, fine. No, it didn't give us all 3 parts. What am I talking about? It gave us 2 parts though, so that's not too bad.
Even though the third part just disappeared.
Yeah, that did seem a bit weird. But... I only got to pick 2 things, not 3. Right, okay, so... Yeah, this really doesn't seem right. So we'll finish up, we'll do another couple of missions and see what happens. I didn't level up. You have some leveling to do with your inherent, so... Yeah, we'll get you to do
I'm
it.
just gonna log out.
Log out of...
Training
Uncharted
confirmed.
waters.
Ah,
Receiving you.
you didn't get enough.
Receiving you.
Mech warrior training.
Decker must live at all costs. You didn't get enough, and Medusa wasn't there, so he can do anything. Hooray! Right. Contracts. See what we got. Okay. Ordnance depot
Can still
capture.
do stuff.
We've been tracking the movement of several local government convoys, and that's allowed us to pinpoint their location. Capture base, polar, half skull, cool. Right, I'm going to save.
Scum save.
Scum save.
Even though it saves for you.
Yeah. Call me paranoid. I may as well just do balanced again. Honestly, I didn't know we were going to come up against mechs in the previous mission, so... Otherwise, I'd have taken 3, and then I'd have earned myself a Jenna. Possibly with stealth armor, because a third of it disappeared out of the list. Who knew? So
it decided to go poof
yes.
with stealth armor.
Not all QSs are bad, but the Rex QS have 45 damage plus 1 accuracy, ignore 1 evasion pip, a recoil of 2, 10% damage drop off, but do 45% armor damage, 30% structure. Fucking hell, really good strip armor, and the X-Pulse does 35 damage plus 1 accuracy and ignore 1 evasion. Bloody hell.
Command interface initiated.
Those are crazy. Right, not picking up anything. Seems a bit weird.
Okay, here we go.
Sounds a whole lot like Rogue Tech.
Why? What's happened here? There we go.
Moving to position.
Position confirmed.
Okay.
I thought you were going to go for Decker being sensor bot. He should be way out there.
They always spawn them at the back for some reason. The hell? There's no garrison. Wait, we're getting something. Commander, it looks like the garrison was on patrol and they're on their way back. No shit. Darius, you are like the most useless sensor operator I think I could ever imagine. Don't ask about heat. You have a heat bank plus plus exchanger plus plus to run it.
Yeah.
Yes, it's Lunchtech. Lunchtech.
Copy that.
Yeah, Rogue Tech. Yeah, I don't know why I'm not seeing anything different. Other
I'm
than
not going with that clan start,
Don't need to tell
Silky.
me twice.
On it.
Don't want all those good num-nums first?
Nam Nams.
Good to go.
Where are these fuckers?
Look behind you.
Nope.
As you said that they always spawn behind you.
I mean, that's a fair point. Let's just keep running up, I
I
think.
read you, Commander. Moving out. Moving out.
It probably won't show up until you actually activate it.
Nope. They are... No, you're correct. They are nowhere to be found. Right. Get you to there. Can you get there in one? Yes, you can. Awesome.
Coordinates received.
You can get there in one as well. Good shit.
Move order received.
And then you can wander into the base and probably get shot a lot. Hello, bad guys.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, this is concerning.
On my way.
Where the fuck are the bad guys? What's going on?
I think it might be bugged.
Moving out. On the move.
I think you might be right.
Receiving you.
What the
Right.
hell is everything?
Normally they spawn over here if we're doing this one. Let's just have you fucking spring. There we go.
Do that.
Well, Decker's gonna get pasted now. You'll be happy. Javelin, javelin, javelin. Fucking hell, was there a sale on javelins again? LRM-15, LRM-15, LRM-15. Yeah, we're boned. Or at least Decker's boned.
Yes, Commander.
Fuck's sake.
Ooh, alright.
On my
I
way.
might get my wish after all.
You may well do, and then I will load the save scum. Save. Rogue, Rouge, listen, Moulin Rouge, for those extra thick leg waifus. Step on me, Stalker Chan. Ooh. Okay, I mean, I'm happy for everyone to be a bit weird in my chat. You know, do whatever's right for you, but maybe a bit. Nah, I don't care. It's fine. That's funny. Right, what do we do with you? I think you're gonna have to reserve and just get shot at for a bit.
Tactical advantage.
Apparently they haven't even hit him.
Well, that was a hit.
Systems holding.
May only
You
have been
brought that
one
one
hit.
upon yourself.
Ready for orders.
You're the one who jinxed it. Yeah, they haven't hit him yet. Bonk. There he goes. Right.
No,
Order received.
that's what Silky so happened to have said. You brought that one on upon
Yes, sir.
yourself.
Lock on.
Sure. Right. Fuck. You probably can't get into line of sight because you're a direct line of fire mech.
hear ya.
And I hate direct line of fire mechs. You can't get into cover, that's fine. You can at least shoot that fucker.
Location confirmed.
Shoot!
Roger that. Waiting on you, Commander.
Don't blow it to smithereens, you might get a javelin out of it.
Yeah. Fuck, you can't get far enough either. Great.
No, but you got indirect fire.
Yep.
Tell me what to shoot.
You mean you're not native English and you still flip things? That's fine. I just wasn't expecting it as all. You're just gonna have to fucking sprint.
Full throttle.
Sprint and get shot at.
Yep. Blackjack's gonna take critical damage again.
Damage is
How'd I
minor,
know?
Commander.
Right.
Waiting for the right move.
Stand firm!
Damage minimal.
Wow. I knew it.
What?
That they were all gonna go after that spider.
Yep.
You know how I knew it?
Orders?
Because he's there and vulnerable?
No.
No?
Nope.
How did you know then?
It was the first thing that they saw.
Oh yeah, that does make sense.
AI. Come on now.
Yeah, supposedly the AI is a little bit different with Hyades Rim, but
Lifting off.
again, that's a supposedly, and I'm not sure if it's fucking working. Or if I've done something really wrong. Fuck's sake, come on.
Watch, you're playing on the wrong Battletech. Wouldn't surprise me none.
Yeah, it turns out I'm playing Rogue Tech and I'm about to get fucked. Let's...
Yeah, you didn't download Rogue Tech at all. Rogue Tech is not inside of your PC.
And I want it to
So
stay
how
that
could it
way.
be Rogue Tech?
Waiting for
I
orders.
don't know why the Hyades Rim isn't doing anything different, so I'm confused. So I must have downloaded something else, which means I've probably got some kind of horrible virus.
Hurry.
No, you just downloaded BTA
BTA.
3062.
What's up, boss?
Crying out loud, make it go away. It's a light mech, and you'll be pounding it with medium mechs for 2 turns. Well, no,
I copy.
turn and a half. Make it fucking go away. Thank you. Horrible virus or herby stuff.
Hostile.
Yeah, just hordes of urban mechs is what's going to happen soon.
You do know that on Rogue Tech we do happen to have the ability of changing everything into an
Heavy
Urby.
damage.
Yeah, I've heard that, and it's horrifying and hilarious sounding.
Urby tank!
Oh no. Is that as hilarious as I think it might look?
It is. Think of a Urby, but
Yeah.
with the legs of a tank.
Ha! Nice. Right,
Receiving you.
stay... Oh.
And yes, it goes just as slow as an Urby.
That sounds fantastic. Urby tank, you're offering the Verby bloody VTOL. VTOL Urby. I want you to stay defensive because you're getting
Yes,
shit
I've
shot.
actually got a flying Urby too.
That's amazing. You fucking missed. You tool.
No luck.
Yeah. It's like he really wants to
They've
die
got
on this mission.
everything as of an Urby. You think it? They've done it.
What can I do for you?
A Mackie Urby.
Is that just a huge urban mech?
Roger that. Firing on target.
A ginormous Urby.
That's fantastic. I'll have to look up, see if anyone's got videos of that. After I've looked up whether or not the Hyades Rim is working, because I'm not 100% sure.
Think I hit something good.
It's panicking, but not jumping.
The overweight class Urby. 200 tons of Urby.
What?
All weapons
At the
are
same
go.
ratio
Fuck's
that
sake.
an urban mech has. Pertaining to its gun and armor.
Nice. That must be unstoppable.
It's damn near unstoppable.
I'm under heavy fire.
Yeah, well, if you shot a bit better, then shit wouldn't be killing you, would it? 30, so we need to put an autocannon into you regardless, so let's just fucking make you go away. Go away, damn it! Farewell, farewell! Yeah, you jump.
Urbanzilla.
Herbizilla.
Got it.
250 tons worth of urban mech.
That's gross.
Commander.
Herbizilla.
Confirmed.
I forgot how early game battles just evolve into slap fights.
Oh, I'll allow that. It's B-Star, TT Plug.
What? Hang on, that's all.
It's what it so happens to be getting.
Yeah,
So
go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
allow that.
Yeah, that's fine.
I mean, in that context, it's definitely okay.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a heavy Herbie. In my opinion, the Herbie is just a walking butt plug. And the inches just increase. They're all pain in the behind. That's fantastic. That's hilarious. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Herbizilla.
Here we go, line of sight.
You want to know on how slow it is?
How slow is it?
1 every 2 turns.
Wow. That's atrocious.
Waiting
You can
for
move
orders.
1 spot every 2 turns.
That's... oh dear.
And that's sprinting.
Fuck!
Here we go.
There we go, killed it.
And
Without
stay down.
sprinting, it's 1 every 3 turns.
Fucking hell. So it's completely unusable. Depots ours, hooray, run away.
It's definitely usable.
Mission successful.
Okay. Just usable, let's
You
say,
just have to, on Rogue Tech, you just have to set it right in the fucking middle.
yeah. Right, we got paid. We didn't take any critical damage. I think we're probably going to get a Javelin out of this. I don't know what's telling me that. I think it's going to be an LRM Javelin. Let's see, I'm going to get 9 bits. How many bits are there? Unless they give me a shit ton of jump jets. They gave me a shit ton of jump jets, you bastards. And all of the other bits of the Javelins disappeared. What the fuck? Can I not get...
Exactly.
Can I not get bits of a mech in... random salvage, then? If I can't get random bits of a mech in salvage, I'm going to be pissed. That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. I don't know what's going on.
Soki so happens to say, I mean, use it for base defense missions.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, everybody gather around. After our last task, I bit the bullet and started fishing around for an uncertified contract, and I might have caught something. Hooray. Who's the client? Unknown. She didn't ID herself on the message, but she claims to be a member of the Canopian Elite. She says she's got a big job lined up, and she wants us for it. Us specifically, she called out the commander by name. How would she even know about us in the first place? Not like we're drowning in publicity out here. She's got good taste in mercenary. Hey, looks like our luck's finally changed. I'll do. I'd like to believe that's true, boss, but I'm not sure I want to bet my life on it. You sure this certain client isn't really a bounty hunter? Because I can list off about 5 different banks that would love to repossess this shit. We're shopping for uncertified contracts behind the review board's back, Yang. Hell no, I'm not certain. But for what it's worth, I can confirm she's rich. She reached out to us with a priority HPG message, and those things aren't cheap. We'll meet this mystery client, but that's all we'll do until after we've heard her pitch. That's fair, Commander. We need to follow up on this, but that doesn't mean we can't be cautious. A meeting is just a meeting. What's the worst that can happen? A new client could vent us out the airlock, and our corpses spend the rest of forever tumbling through the icy vastness of space. Thanks for that delightful image, Yang. Look, Bill, I'll admit, this is sketchy as hell, but it's also the best lead we're likely to find. If you want to follow up, pull up across the Bella front, the client is waiting. Yeah. I forgot to change. Where is it? Where's the icon I'm looking for? looks like that mob didn't work either. Because there should be... Oh no, there do seem to be more crests than normal, which is good, but there's one in particular I'm looking for. And I can't find it. That's annoying. To be fair, you think auto like comments the most usually trigger it somewhat, yeah. That is annoying. Right, okay, let's pick ourselves a...
Go with the dragon. Go with the dragon.
No.
Yes.
I usually go with... in that case...
Go with the wolf.
No, because that's clanny. In that case I might just stick with what I got, because there should be a... there should be, yeah, loads of different ones. You go with the dragon, the bad dragon, no. Yeah, no. Bad Dragon Company is inventive, but let's not brand our company after that, shall we? Not
well, it could be the asshole dragons.
Let's just fucking go with something, pick something, Bill. I don't actually know any of these icons, and I don't know why my icon edition isn't going to work. Why would that
Don't make me have to start looking these things up. Because half of these are clans.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. And we'll just stick with what we got. I don't care. That is annoying.
Did you know that's a clan emblem?
It's the Arana emblem.
That was taken over by the clans.
Oh well.
Good to go.
And no one actually leveled up in a useful manner. Thanks, Darius. Right, okay. Let's go to Detroit. Okay, so let's drop ourselves a save. Not 2.5, 2.4, and Donegal Guards emblem. I don't know which one that is, if that's this one. Anyway, yeah, travel to Bellerophon. We're not going to get another fight in 5 minutes, so let's get going to wherever this sends us. Alright, Bellerophon. Mr. Oliver, thank you for ordering my request to meet. I'm Anna Maria Centrella. You've heard of my family, I'm sure. Lady Centrella, that is a surprise. I wouldn't expect a member of the Canopian royal family to know who we are, let alone approach us in such a non-traditional manner. Since that traditional contract, I don't need comms start asking questions. Besides, there's no reason to evolve the mercenary review board. I already know that I want to hire you. Have I piqued your interest, Commander Gaming? Certainly, we won't be here if you hadn't. My answer is sure, but I need details from you to commit. Not yet. Yeah, we wouldn't be here if you hadn't. I'm pleased to hear it. The job that I have for you is relatively simple. I need you to recover something for me, and I need it done quietly. In exchange for your service, I will pay down interest on your rather sizable loans and buy you breathing room you've been looking for. How do you know about... You know what? It doesn't matter. Just tell us what we are supposed to be recovering. This. The Argo. She's a derelict vessel, the Argo, one of only two ever made. For 200 years she's been lying in state on Axilus, a pirate moon at the heart of the frontier. We want her and you're going to get her for me. Yeah, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? I mean, that's a big ship and she looks half cannibalized for parts. Look, you can see her ribs in the photo. I'm as enthusiastic about money as the next guy, but I'm a mech tech, not an aerospace engineer. I'll be damned if I can get that thing flying again. Relax, Mr. Vertonen, I have engineering staff on hand that can attend to the Argo. Their leader, Dr. Farah Murad, has quite a reputation for herself in the frontier. You'll find a jump ship waiting to take you to Alloway. It'll carry you to the pirate moon, where you can clear a path to the crash site. Dr. Murad and her team will go to work on the derelict, and you'll protect them until the work is done. This should all be well within your capabilities, Commander Gaming, unless I've come to the wrong company, of course. Background at Recon Soldier. You came to the right company, Lady Centrella. During my tour in the Oregon military, I tangled with more pirates than I can count. Cool. I can see no reason why you shouldn't accept my offer. Do the job well enough, and there'll be more work waiting on your return. Mr. Oliveira will never find a better opportunity than this than what I'm offering, Commander Gaming. I can promise you that. She isn't wrong, Bill. We were looking for a lifeline, and I think this is as close as we're going to get. We can handle anything you throw at us, Lady Sandra. I aim to prove that to you on Axilus. Very good. I'll forward your contract to Mr. Oliveira. I've heard stories of your exploits on the battlefield, Commander Gaming. Your reputation as a soldier is well known within the Magistracy. Let's hope you live up to it. Cool. Yep. Okay. So. It's in the command center. Let's make the jump. Excuse me. Trouble.
Since we know that Darius is gonna die anyways.
Is he? Well, he's fucking useless. Ah, here we go. Right. Extension. Banging noises draw you to the shared Mech Warrior barracks, where you find Medusa disassembling one of the Leopard's internal walls. There are already several panels neatly stacked beside him. He pauses and explains, "There's a few cubic meters of dead space back here. I'm making room so we can stretch without hitting the bunks. As reasonable as it sounds, the banks aren't going to like you modifying their property." Alright, Medusa's a technician, so we make the change easily reversible. So whenever we're inspected, it disappears. You'll cover Medusa's work. This is a temporary change, yes? Medusa blinks and quickly nods. Yes, Commander. You say the word, I can have this back the way it was within 90 minutes. 120 tops. Good as new. You nod. Good. Carry on. However, in the future, you will get the sign-off before you start anything like this again. Are we clear? Yes, Commander, he says. Good. Morale increased by 1. Excellent. Cool shit. Now, I am actually going to save, because that is the best outcome of that one.
Oh, I could have told you that.
No, I already know that one. It's just that last playthrough was the first time it wasn't Medusa doing it, so someone without technician was doing it.
I've got the financial report.
Ah, great. Yeah, we're boned. You could get higher resolve for this one. Yeah, if we get higher resolve for this one, I think that'll be really good. It's fucking expensive, but we won't do it next month. So that takes us in. That does take us into, yeah, well, 31 to 40.
You'll have over 2 mil.
Yes, so yeah.
This job so happens to pay 2 mil to you.
Yes, so we're not going to start the contract just yet, because we've run out of time. So I'm going to drop a save. No, not 276, just 26.
Oh, damn, I thought that you were going to go and buy shit.
No. I might do, but later. When we've got money.
I thought that you were going to get yourself into debt, do the contract, and get yourself back out.
No, the longer I can not be in debt, the better. Right.
Well, so you wouldn't be in debt.
Well, I'd be in debt for 10 minutes. I don't know what that actually does for me, but it probably doesn't help.
Actually, it does nothing to you.
No?
Nope.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
As long as you can supply your guys with enough money, you can go into debt.
Okay. Well, I've never done that, and I don't want to try that now, especially not with this new suite of mods, but the new suite of mods may not actually be working, so I need to look up what's gone wrong, because the Hyades Rim doesn't seem to have done anything so far, and this whole thing is supposed to have been different, but yeah, there we go.
Did you remember to uninstall the other Battletech?
Yeah, I wiped everything entirely.
Okay.
It's entirely fresh install.
Fresh install, and it's only one.
And it's only one what?
Battletech.
Yeah.
You've only got one installation of Battletech.
Yes.
Okay.
So, yeah, I don't know what the fucking problem is.
I have no clue.
No.
I've never done this mod. I've went from this mod to doing my own little mod pack that didn't fucking work to Rogue Tech.
Yeah. Oh well, we'll try and figure out what's going on before next time. But until then, I will be streaming Mech Commander at 1800 this evening. So I'm looking forward to that. Thank you for coming on comms even briefly, Haste Dragon. I hope you've had fun.
Actually, it was an hour and a half, so it wasn't that brief.
Oh, okay. Well, have you had fun though?
Yes.
Good.
Yes, I have. I just got pissed off at a game. That's all.
Fair enough. I can understand that. But I'm glad you've had fun here. I can't find anyone to raid. So we might just end up ending the stream, which isn't ideal, but...
Well, we can always back out, go to Rogue Tech,
No.
Battletech.
No.
There's nothing there.
We're not doing Rogue Tech. You can't make me. You can't pay me enough.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Okay, you can, but you'll go into debt in real life, which would be really bad, so I'm not going to accept money from you.
Wait, I'm already in debt. What are you talking about?
Okay, make it worse. Anyway, yeah, I can't find anyone to raid, so unfortunately when we end the stream, we will just be ending the stream, because no one seems to be playing anything that I would want to raid.
Nothing.
Oh, hang on, Bearclaw's playing Fallout 3, so I've not seen them before, but we'll see if we can raid them. Because I do love me some Fallout 3.
I've got a person for Diablo.
Nah.
Immortals.
Nah, we'll raid Bearclaw, who's playing Fallout 3. I don't know if it's modded. That looks like they're fairly early on in the game, so that'll do. Anyway, yeah, thank you for...
I've got another streamer that never raids, so I'm not going to suggest them.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm fine with who we've got. So, thank you for turning up and coming and watching this. I'm sorry it hasn't been exactly how I expected it to be, and it may end up not actually being the Hyades Rim, and I might have to start again, in which case that'll be the third instance of episode 1 of the Hyades Rim on this channel in a row, which is not very helpful. So, yeah, we'll see how we go. I will look up to see if this is working properly, because I'm not sure it is. But until then, you've been watching Gaming. My name is Bill. I'm the angry autistic asshole. Say goodbye, Haze Dragon.
Bye, Haze Dragon.
There it is. Like, comment, subscribe, run around screaming, turn notifications on, otherwise I'm just screaming at Haze Dragon in the dark. And he shouldn't like that, but he's starting to. It's getting weird.
It's really weird. I'm actually really used to it now.
Uh-oh. Yep, that's going to get strange. I do have a Patreon and PayPal if you wish to donate to this mess, that would be appreciated. And I do have a Discord server and a Facebook page where I announce what I'm going to be streaming and when. So be sure to check them out and keep an eye on them. And let's begin this raid on Bearclaw. Starting the raid in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, bye.
And we're out.